Like, this is the second time now that Dark has been targeted for a hit job, and I don't see any subpoenas or any bank warrants or anything. So I'm gonna see what happens. Hi, Jenny. That's not Jenny. I like, I was like, "Hi, Jenny." They were like, "That's not Jenny. That's not Jenny. No, that's not Jenny." I was like, "Listen, you had to say it once, 3 times, and you kind of giving it away." You can make, yeah, you can assume who that is, but not who it was. I know. Listen, it was. I was trying to interrogate them as much as they were trying to threaten Dark. I was trying to get wherever we could out of them before, whatever happened. So Dark was playing dumb a bit to try and get something, but it was like a really scuffed version of that when, hold on. It was a really scuffed version of that scene from the Avengers. Is it this one? This one.
We need you to come in.
Are you kidding? I'm working.
This takes precedence.
I'm in the middle of an interrogation. This moron is giving me everything.
I don't give everything.
Look, you can't pull me out of this.
That one. It was like, dumb. Is that with Dumb and Dumber? Well, I also didn't tell Reed that. I also didn't tell Reed the fine that comes with having a Marshall revolver. Because it's kind of big. It's kind of a big one. How much is it? It's a lot. It's like 300k, yeah. Something like that. Oh, God. Hello? Give me a sec. Hold on. Sorry about that, guys.
It's okay.
Alright. Dark, just a heads up. Gave Rhodes a rabies shot. He got bitten by Billy Strout.
The
Strout.
fuck?
Yeah,
Don't beat him.
Billy got bitten yesterday by a dog. And I guess Rhodes didn't want to take the chances. So I had an extra rabies shot. I hit him with it. His arm might be sore for like the next day or two. And he might feel weak for a day or two.
Thanks for the headshot.
Yeah, no worries.
Now I'm too high.
Good morning, Officer Duck. How are you feeling?
Like my hand's just been melted off, but
Yeah, let the EMS explain to me. So if you passed out a little bit from the pain, so we'll look it over.
I have a prosthetic on my left hand. I think it's well, I think there's a lot left.
Okay. So you've had some prosthetic work and you think that it actually just seized or melted some of its clothes.
Yeah, but
Feel less movement.
it's gone up my wrist and my arm a bit too, as you can. No, I can't move it. I don't want to move it.
Okay. Well, here's what we'll do, Mr. Guy. Why don't we do this? Let's go ahead and take you to the back real quick. Where the only reason why is I want to run an MRI to see how bad the damage is to everything that you have. Our prosthetics are made of titanium, so the MRI will pull it out of your hand, but it'll help me locate nerve or any muscle damage to see,
Right.
like you said, it seems to have gone up further as you. I'm not familiar with your prosthetics. I didn't know how far up it went up your hand, but you said that the pain is radiating past your wrist.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, so we're gonna look at some. I'm gonna see if there's nerve damage, kind of what's going on in the area, so that we can make a good course of action with third-degree burns. One of the biggest things that I have to worry about, of course, is infections because essentially you've ripped out all the protective layers of skin and everything is exposed. And not just that, with your prosthetics, you have things, you have plastics and metals melting, and that's not necessarily sanitary.
No. Yeah. Imagine.
So let's go ahead and bring you to the back. I'll prep you for a nice quick MRI, and then we'll get some reports done and see what's the best course of action so I can get you feeling better, Mr. Dark.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
How's your day going otherwise? You doing okay?
Let's go, Bongo.
I mean, other than this, no. I mean, it hasn't been a great day. I'll be honest.
Well, hopefully it picks up a little bit and you end up feeling a little bit better. Whenever you get a moment, if you look, I messaged you the other day, so.
Yeah, I tried to call you this morning.
Yeah, unfortunately, Monday mornings I have a lot of errands and housekeeping to do so that I can stay in the house until later. But I will. I'll make some time to get with you, okay?
Change.
Let's go ahead and bring you in here. This is our MRI room.
Going to
I'm gonna
remove
have
all
you lay
my.
down on the bed, and I'll help you remove some of your metallic objects. Don't worry.
Thank you.
And normally the patient out. Put a garb over you first. My favorite purple one here. Now, just gonna go ahead and you've got your little martial badge here. You've got your weapon. I'm gonna gently put all of this wrapped up in your vest. I'm gonna put it on the other side of the door so the magnet doesn't pull it. And then once we're done, I will exit the room and allow you to get dressed on your own accord. Okay?
Sounds good.
Let's go ahead and get this. Just because I don't know what this shoes are made of, I could have your glasses as well.
Yeah.
Thank you. And like I said, you'll have a little bundle of with your vest and everything, and the other side, I will not be keeping any of this stuff. I know it means a lot to you guys. You're gonna hear a series of whirring and beepings. If you get a little claustrophobic, just try to take deep breaths. I need you to try to stay as still as possible so I can get good imaging. About 10, 15 seconds later, I'll walk in. I'll let you know that I'm done, and then I'll give you your stuff so you can get dressed.
Thanks.
All right, here we go. I have got all of my results heading over to the other room. Just gonna go ahead and move this strap here. Turn off all the lights on the machine. Now, Mr. Dark, once you walk through that door right on the corner of the desk, you'll see a little pile of your belongings. I'll be in the operating room across the hall getting ready to go over the results with Dr. Skip.
Okay, there we go. Thank you. They melted my fucking wedding ring.
He's just getting dressed. He'll be out shortly. I have to take his vest, his belt buckle, glasses off. So he's getting comfortable. We'll go over his test results together.
Where am I going, Doc? In here?
Yep, I like the surgery room's nice and big. It's not so claustrophobic.
You want me?
You all right? I'm gonna have you sit on the edge of the bed, and then go ahead and connect to the diagnostic machine there. Pull up the results of the doctor's script and already faxed them through, and then we're gonna go through the course of what procedures you'd like to do and how we're gonna schedule it going forward. Okay?
All right, sounds good to me.
Okay. So I did a series of tests. Mostly the MRI was the one that most worried me, especially considering the type of damage that you had with the burns and everything. The results do show it seems like you have a small amount of like that nerve damage has extended. If I'm reading your case right, your prosthetic ends right near your wrist, am I correct?
Yeah, it's from the wrist down or up, whatever way you want to see it.
Okay, yeah, a full hand, a full prosthetic hand. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Yeah, I'm sorry. Just the report's a bit older, and I
That's
wasn't
okay.
familiar with your case. So it seems like some of the nerves that you might have had feeling on have now received damage. It could have been from the actual prosthetics, since you received third-degree burns. Prosthetics are made of plastic and titanium, so probably what happens is that it got superheated and essentially just, it burned the next closest thing, which was the nerves on the edge of the wrist. Um, I will say though, for that same reason, it seems like the stiffness, I don't know, you probably can't move your hand very much. It seems like the prosthetic has melted in some parts, fused together. The integrity is shot. So we're gonna have to perform a surgery to remove your prosthetic and put a new one in.
Okay.
There's a couple of ways we can go about that. I can look in our back room and see if we've got any like ready on hand. We can.
I've got one. I got my line of work and everything. When I was back home when I got this, I got a backup, but I think it's probably gonna have to. I don't know. I'll give it a few days to heal up before I maybe come in and get readjusted for that new one.
Well, so that's actually what I was going to recommend is even if even if you do have one, the way I like to do surgeries like this is we need to let the body heal.
Yeah.
Essentially, if I try to cut into all the broken nerves and stuff, some of them haven't fully healed, some of them are burnt. Um, when the body's done with its healing process, and I know that it's not growing anymore, we can properly cut nerves so that you have good feeling. We can connect tendons correctly so that you can regain full functioning of you. I think that's going to be a wonderful course, and that was going to be what I was going to ask.
Yeah.
Would you like to schedule a surgery for in the future?
Yeah,
Or
let's. I mean,
tentative, like what you were saying?
yeah, tentative. I want to see how it goes for a few days, and then I'll contact you directly.
So a couple of things that I could recommend. Seeing how some of it seems like most of the skin portions of it have just melted off. It has lots of metal. I would try seeing if you could just put a lubricant. I'll see if I can maybe hose it down a little bit. I'm gonna put a little bit of antiseptic on you before you leave and wrap it up. And yeah, I'm just going to see if I can maybe help unseize some of the joints. Maybe there's just ash and clutter in it.
Honestly, can you just take this one off? I don't
You just
I don't
want it
want
off for the day? Okay.
I don't want this. Just
Yeah,
if it's
well,
it don't feel right. It's all
no,
fucking melted and shit. I don't want this thing attached to my body.
I understand. I never want to make that the first option, or taking someone's even prosthetic is not
No, it's
fun.
okay.
So,
Yeah.
what I'll do then is I'll prep you here for a quick surgery. I'm gonna have you laid down. I'm gonna put you under gas. I'm gonna dull out the rest of the nerves in the body. We'll have you feeling a little bit better. That way, I can get a nice clean cut without you going into shock. I'll wrap it with a bandage. We'll cauterize the end of it. I'll reseal the wounds. And then we'll tentatively wait to see if you'd like to put the prosthetic back on.
That's good to me though.
All right. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to prep you for essentially, it's a small surgery that you're going to put we're going to put a round of IV fluid through. This is just so you don't pass out or anything. If you'd like to take that, you can while I'm prepping up the table.
Hello?
Am I allowed back there?
Yeah, of course you are.
Okay, but we don't have keys or anything.
So
I don't
can
think.
you let my husband through?
Absolutely. Give me 1 second. And I'll let him through the doors, okay?
Thank you. Yeah. Honestly, the timing of this is chef's kiss, if you ask me. Pesto's back around, the thing that removed Doc's hand, and now it's gone again.
How's he doing?
He's doing okay. We're gonna do a little basic procedure, okay?
Okay. All right.
It's just habit. I lock the doors when I'm gonna actually perform. That way no bacteria or anything gets in the room. Especially with bondos out there. Nothing against him, but I don't want any dog here in the surgical suite.
I was just taken aback by the speed at which those doors closed. My goodness.
True.
All right. He's in now. He can watch from the other side of the glass. I have no problems with that. They're always welcome to communicate with me via the interphone. I just lock the doors because since I will be putting in the in and stuff, I want to keep the rooms down.
Yeah.
So what I'm adding here is the second thing is going to be a blood bag here. It's currently pinched. This is in case of emergencies. I like to cover all my bases. Heaven forbid we hit a artery or something correctly. I don't need to be running around looking for blood when you need it. Last thing that I'm putting there is your IV fluids that has some mild pain meds going through it, essentially some acetaminophen, a little bit of a muscle relaxer, nothing. I don't use any opioid. What we're gonna do next is I'm going to introduce a nitrous blend into your mask, and then we're going to do a slow countdown. Once I get my countdown going, it's gonna start to feel like a guided meditation to help put you to sleep. Once I know that you're out and asleep, I'll go ahead and perform my procedure. We'll remove this plus that I can. The only thing that I will ask before I perform my procedure is will this procedure, will this operation be procedural? Or will fate have a hand in anything that I do? If you need clarification, I'm more than happy to do so.
I think you got this though.
I do, but just make sure for clarification. It's only because certain people like their surgeries done a little bit different, and I accommodate to all.
Now, you should do it by procedure, you know, however you normally do it.
All right, that's perfectly fine. I can handle a procedure just fine. Or just I lay out the options for everybody. But all right, Mr. Dark, we're gonna go ahead. Do you have any preferences in the gas mixture? I think today we are looking at cinnamon, winter fresh, and lavender.
I don't like the smell of lavender too much, so let's go for the other one.
All right, well, we'll do winter green because the cinnamon one, some people don't like the smell of like, fireball
Yeah.
and their nitrous gas. All right, you're gonna start to hear a little bit of hissing there. Gently, just relax. The gas is
Okay,
mixing
though.
in. What
See
we're
you on the
gonna
other
do
side.
now, we're gonna count down from 5. It's gonna start to feel like you're in a dream state. 4. I'm at the edge of the room as your eyes get heavy, your body starts to feel heavy, like there's a blanket on it. 3. It's like we're both in a dream together. You feel your body weighing into the bed as you lose control of your motor functions and relax. 2. The voice becomes further distance as you slip into a dream state. And you should feel completely heavy, like the world is sitting on top of you in the most comfortable way possible as my voice leaves the room and you go right to sleep.
Connell's been calling himself El Jefe. He might even be in Lemon List right now. Yeah, there you go. Conor McGregor El Jefe. Something to do with the barrio. Don't know if it's like a violence thing.
Go ahead and check your vitals there. Let's see. Everything's going good.
I just need to meditate 1 second.
Is it okay? All right, the first thing that we're going to do here is I'm going to introduce a local anesthetic here to just above the wrist. There are still live nerves here, so we're going to go ahead and put some local uh, the numbing agent ready for 3, 2, 1. Put that right in there. That should help numb the area. Now what I'm gonna do here is because some of this has melted through, go ahead and have to grab a surgical saw. So bear with me, Dr. Stu. Go ahead and put these tools. Just a collection of stuff. I've got a drill, I've got a bone saw, a nice couple of things from the alert with you. All right, so for the first major cut here, we're gonna go ahead and I'm going to try to disconnect all the major nerve endings and get all the plastic and everything cut. So let me go ahead and get my drill here. This might sound a little terrible, but I mean, tools are tools. Let's go ahead and get this warmed up. Put it right there above the bone and give it a good cut. All the way through all of this melted plastic and titanium. Go ahead and clean some of this up. Seems like one of the boreholes for one of the bolts has seized, so I'm just gonna drill it out here real quick. I love our tools, little titanium drill bit there. I'm going to clean that hole out. Let me suction out some of this excess fluid. Make sure nothing's in the area. Go ahead and put a little bit of this antiseptic spray there. Lastly, I'm going to wash some of this off here. This is a little saline spray. Clean off some of the nerve endings, clean everything there. Soak up some of that extra water. Perfect. Let's go ahead and take a quick look. Let me put this piece over here. Put that prosthetic over there. Seem to have uh, good clean cuts. We're gonna put one final numbing agent here. I'm gonna wipe it all down, get it nice and clean. Wipe the end of that little nub down. Have it nice and prepped for when we get the next prosthetic, should Mr. Black want to do that. Let's go ahead and wrap the nub real tightly there. We're gonna go ahead and see how that looks. Just checking to see now that I've got the bandage on. And I've cauterized everything. If you've got any additional bleeding, any other things that I should be of concern. Beautiful. Looks good. I don't see any pus, no unique smells, no colors. That's good. Let's go ahead and we're gonna do this in reverse. I didn't have to use the blood bag. But what we're gonna do, Dr. Skip, now is the opposite. I'm gonna go ahead and kick back on the oxygen levels. We're gonna reduce the nitrous levels as our patient starts coming out of sleep, and we'll help them do a guided walk. We'll go ahead and get the oxygen levels up. Let's go with 1. You're starting to feel like you're in a deep, deep slumber. 2. Although your body feels heavy, you know that you were supposed to be here. 3. Start to hear my voice coming to the scene. It's like I was in the dream with you. Your body starts to feel a little bit lighter. 2. It's like we're in the same room together. 1. You're starting to realize that you're here at a hospital. Your body's a little bit heavy from the medication, but that's okay. And 0. Wakey, wakey, sleepyhead. How are you feel? Yeah, I'm
I
not a
hate
big
that.
fan of the nitrous gas.
Yeah.
I've got some
How'd it
great
go?
news for you, Mr. Dunn. Seems like your surgery was a success. I didn't notice any unusual nerve damage, so it looks like the good thing is with the prosthetic kind of superheating itself, it cauterized all the nerves. The extra nerve damage was just about where they burned. I don't see any problems in the future with attaching the next prosthetic. Then again, that could prove to be more difficult at the time. Um, Everything else looks good. What I will ask you to do is for the next couple of days, whenever you go to take a shower at night, you can please put a little plastic bag over the nub so that the bandages don't get wet. And
Yeah.
if for whatever reason the bandages start to smell funny or change colors or worse, get red, please come in immediately. It could be signs of an infection, blood, or worse, something like foreign under there.
Yeah. Okay, I can do
That's why I normally recommend when you take a bath, give it a look and then put it in a bag. But the city's pretty filthy. So If you give me, are you gonna want a medical report right away, Mr. Dark?
No, I don't think so. I think that's up to whoever's probably king outside. That I'm not bothered.
Well, what I'm gonna do then is, just so that you don't have to sit here on the bed groggily, we're gonna
Yeah.
give you an adjustment here. I'm just gonna remove these cables, these lines, get all of that out of you, and I can fill in your report while you go on and about you do your business. Because it's just, since it was a procedural report, it's a lot of just the paperwork for the back end. As a detective, you can understand.
No, I get it. Yeah.
So, since you don't need it right away, I won't hold you to waiting for me to finish it. That way you can get on
Okay.
about your day. Sure, your husband
Thank
will
you,
be
Doc.
very happy that you made it out of.
Listen, I appreciate it very much. Thank you.
You're welcome, Marshall Black. I look forward to speaking with you soon. And please be
Yeah.
safe out there, okay?
You too. Carrying
You
it,
guys,
Bongo.
his surgery was a success. Everything was
Good.
great.
Excellent.
We removed his old prosthetic. It seems to have just melted in some places. It was very uncomfortable for him to keep. Oh, he's so adorable. And we're gonna keep up with Mr. Dark to see if he would like. Has a spare prosthetic. So it'll be up to him if he'd like to come back and have that surgery done. But he'll be okay for the next few days.
Happy thank you for the raid, buddy.
All right. Let me just pick this phone call up. It's my captain.
Yep. Mr. Dark, you be safe out there.
Yeah.
If
There's somewhere I can get
anything
changed
arises,
here.
maybe follow me. I don't know how if this locker room will be open to you, if you understand.
Yeah.
We have a locker room here, but I believe you
They're
might
all-
have to be
Yeah,
signed
they're
in
all
as a
locked.
doctor to get
It's
keys.
okay. It's all right.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
Oh, cool. Excellent.
wait.
Excellent. Good move.
Come on,
Seems
Bongo.
It seems like Bongo's found clothes for you.
Oh. Don't you fancy some?
Okay. I'll let him get dressed in private, of course.
Where, boy? I just want to get out of these clothes. Throw some of this on. Thanks, boy. Thanks again, Doc. I appreciate it.
Of course, Mr. Dark. Be safe.
Hey, Doc, you ran up in the shop. Thanks.
That's very good here. I appreciate that.
You have a great day and be safe, okay?
There is a doctor around. Yes, there she is right there. Hey, Richard. Let's get out of here, shall we? Let's go. Oh, blimey.
Hello.
Oh, God, no.
Do you mind if we go back to the marshal's office?
Yeah, sure, yeah.
All right, how you feeling? Ugh. Watch out. Poo trail, poo trail. Oh.
I mean, I haven't been in this position. I have been in this position before, so, you know.
Are you missing a hand?
Yeah, I lost it I bet half a decade ago.
Oh.
So it kind of melted off.
Fuck
Jesus. What the fuck?
The fuck
What
is
the
wrong
dog
with
do to
man?
you?
That motherfucker pulled out a sniper and almost shot me with it. That's what that fucking dog did.
Sounds like that was deserved, so...
Are you on drugs, sir? Because you're talking about a dog pointing a sniper rifle? What do you mean?
Yeah, we was at the courthouse. That motherfucker pulled out a sniper on me, almost shot me with it. And then he started biting me and shit, dragged me around the fucking courtroom.
There's no way
Fuck that
Bongo
dog.
did that. There's absolutely no way that... Are you sure it's the
I
same
believe it.
dog?
It might be a different dog, but it's damn near the same dog. It looks
Bongo's
like
a
the same
bad
dog.
ass.
Was it a police dog?
Yeah, he was with the BCSO and shit.
I will ask the BCSO. I'm sorry that happened to you. That sounds fucking terrifying.
It is. I'm finna sue his ass next time I see me. Better make sure that's not that right dog.
I mean, I'm gonna double check, but I would be shocked if Bongo had a sniper rifle and pointed it at you.
Yeah, keep that motherfucker Bongo away from me.
All right, no problem. You have a great day, sir. Okay.
All right, man. Y'all take it easy.
You too.
Get your ass on, Bongo. Get. Get your ass on, Bongo. Get.
I think he's on drugs, Richard.
Yeah.
There's no way
Doesn't
a
surprise
dog
me.
with a sniper. Come on, you know. I hear
Shitty.
about crazy things in this city, but not that.
Oh my god, I did hear a dog.
Yep.
Oh, that's so crazy.
What do you mean?
People inside couldn't hear the dog.
Oh well, they're crazy. You're not crazy. Bongo, do you mind going in the trunk? Is that alright? Okay, I'm getting the car. The trunk is open. Thank you very much, Bongo. Sorry, I don't drive a very practical car. Oh shit! Do I need to put you in?
Oh no! I'll just run over to the marshal. Can't put Bongo in the trunk.
I can't. Oh no, he's in. No, he's fine. It's a very spacious truck. It's it's BMW.
My God, there.
Yeah.
You sure he's alright back there?
He's all right. Yep. He's all right. It's just yeah, he's good.
I can open the gate.
Wonderful.
No, never mind. No, I can't. I lost my.
Oh,
I think I must have lost my key fob.
Shit. Okay. Let's go to Mission Road just because I want. Are you okay with going to Mission?
Yeah, sure, yeah.
Okay, wonderful. I just have to leave this car in a secure location because it's rather expensive.
Yeah, I bet.
But the car itself isn't that pricey. It's more everything I put in. It's cost around. It was 800,000 for the engine, and everything else around to maybe 300,000. So
Yeah.
a lot of money. Hey, I'm glad you're okay. I was pretty worried about you. I can't believe. We're thinking you got taken from Senor Buns. Is that correct?
That was Mosley. So.
Moses. Okay. So we found your car or Craig's car parked outside of Senor Burns.
What car was it?
It was Craig's V-Star.
Oh, it must have been stolen from Mosley's then.
Shit. Okay. Fantastic. There you go, Bongo.
Did you guys find them or?
No, they're chasing somebody on frequency at the moment, but I'm not sure who they're chasing. I was off radio while I was in the hospital, so. Yeah, we will be looking for them. You said you could positively ID Connell and Reed. Is that correct?
Yeah, they took their masks off.
Okay, let me just get this. So I've already got the report up. I also have charges inputted for them as well, which will obviously change after, depends if, it might change after I've spoken to you, but if you could take me from the top, that would be fantastic.
Oh, from the top, I need to buy some cars from Mosley's. So there was nobody down there, so I trotted out. Can anybody sell me some cars down at Mosley's? I got help from a guy called, he's a marshal applicant. I can't remember his name. So it's in the report. His name was... I told him to put his name in the thingy. Chris Peters. I got assistance from him. He sold me some cars. And then after that, I was talking to D. So I bought some cars with him for about 5 minutes. And then D was waiting, dealing queue, because he wanted to talk to me about some SOP stuff that he's planning. So I spoke with D for about 10-15 minutes, and in that time, at some point, either when I was buying the cars or when I was talking to D, Reed had called me, trying to sell me some cars. I think it was before I was speaking to D, because I was looking around. He basically tried to sell me illegal vehicles. I think he was trying to sell me like VIN scratches or something. But I was like, no, I'm not going to buy illegal cars, that kind of thing. But, so anyway, that was the end of the conversation. He was like, all right, sorry for trying to spend make some money. I was like, okay. It wasn't a hostile conversation at all. And then I'm talking to D, finished that conversation with D, and Arthur Lionheart's waiting for me to speak with me. And then he's like, I heard you need to buy some cars. So I was like, oh shit, this guy's been waiting for like 10 minutes while I'm talking to D. So I'm like, okay, listen, I've already bought them, but I'll buy another one so you can get some commission. So as I'm looking through the catalog, Reed comes up behind me wearing like a red tracksuit, and he's got a gun in the back of my head. It was that Scorpion. He got a gun in the back of my head. He's like, don't touch that radio. At this point, Arthur Lionheart is present along with a female. She was wearing a mask. She had like darker hair.
He didn't dial 911, by the way.
Who didn't?
Arthur.
He did? He called 911?
No, he didn't.
Oh.
I'll double check, but I didn't see one from him.
Eli, thank you for the raid. I appreciate you, buddy. Okay, yeah. I mean, he's messaged me now, so... Okay, I will say that Reed did... What Reed did was he essentially witnessed him, but on scene. Because as he was leaving, he was like, get out there and get in the van. And there was a black Speedo, like, reversing towards the western doors of Mosley's. And as he's leaving, Reed is like, none of you call the police. If you call the police, I'll come after you. But then he's like, If you don't call the police, I'll give you 10K after this. That's what Breed says. And it's Arthur Lionheart's inside, and there's a female with dark hair and a mask. I couldn't recognize it. And anyway, they go outside. There's a black Speedo. Reed's like, get in the kidnap van. And I'm like, oh, wait.
1 second. Just to make sure because I'm just making sure I'm getting this correct. I just want to make sure it's 100%. He said,